religious reform movements will be seen. Okay, and what are these three core areas? For example, whenever you will read any book, so you will find that the details are mentioned in this order. For example, the first important area where the social religious reforms will be seen, or the regional distribution, if I can use this word, that is better word, regional distribution of socio-religious reforms in India. Regional distribution, this concept is very important to understand in 19th 20th century. Regional distribution, so when we talk about this regional distribution, so it's first in Bengal region. When we talk about regional distribution, so this is first in which region? Bengal region. Bengal was always the epicenter of all the important activities during our national movement. ये हमेशा याद रखना है. Journalism, regional political association, right? Establishment of British rule, land revenue policy, right? स्वदेशी मूवमेंट, द फर्स्ट मास मूवमेंट, हर चीज़ कहाँ से रिलेट होती है? बंगाल से. सोशलिस्ट रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट्स कहाँ से रिलेट होता है? बंगाल से. दिस इज द बंगाल रीजन. बंगाल वॉज द एपी सेंटर. ओके, एंड यू कैन से दैट फर्स्ट द सोशल रिलीजियस रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट in India started from Bengal. That is the most important. It started from Bengal. तो यहीं से start ही होता है. The personality who started it was Raja Ram Mohan Roy. That's why he is called the Morning Star or the first modern man of India. यहीं से तो शुरुआत है. That is Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He is called the Morning Star. Okay, he is called the Morning Star or first modern man of India. Raja Ram Mohan Roy is also called, okay, the father of Indian Renaissance. He is also called father of Indian Renaissance. Okay, so now I hope you understand the context why we are calling him father of Indian Renaissance. Concept समझ में आया? Why we are calling Raja Ram Mohan Roy father of Indian Renaissance. Okay, now if we talk about one of the most pioneer organization for the social religious reform movement in India, so the answer is Brahmo Samaj और ब्रह्म सभा. सबसे पहली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ठीक है, वो क्या है? ब्रह्म सभा और ब्रह्म समाज. It is also in Bengal. So in GS, these two topics can be question for general studies. Question on Raja Ram Mohan Roy and question on ब्रह्म समाज और ब्रह्म सभा. ये दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये पहला है और इसी का रिफ्लेक्शन देखने को मिलेगा दूसरी जगहों पे. So right here, the most pioneer organization here was, the most pioneer organization was Brahma Sabha, Brahma Samaj, Brahma Samaj. This is one of the most pioneer organization. So these two topics can be separate question for GS mains, and this can be the most important question for the GS main. Clear? So the reforms started in Bengal and its reflections were seen in Bombay. Reflections were seen in Madras. For example, in Maharashtra, there was a very important organization. The name of that organization was Prarthana Samaj. And what is Prarthana Samaj? Prarthana Samaj is the Brahma Samaj version of Maharashtra. Prarthana Samaj is what? Expansion of activities of Brahma Samaj in Maharashtra. उसी का नाम क्या है? प्रार्थना समाज. तो ब्रह्म समाज is important or not? इसी का reflection expansion कहाँ है? And then when we will read about Madras, South India, you will find that the activities of Brahma Sabha or Brahma Samaj, okay, were expanded in South India in Madras by K. Veersalingam. So again Brahma Samaj का expansion कहाँ है? South India में. तो बताओ कि question के लिए important area है कि नहीं? This is one of the most important area for the question. You can also write one more point that the expansions of Brahma Samaj activities, expansions of Brahma Samaj activities were seen in Maharashtra also or Bombay also. Expansions of Brahma Samaj activities were seen in Maharashtra or Bombay also and Madras also. Expansion of Brahma Samaj activities were seen in Maharashtra, Bombay and Madras also. And when I will finish this topic, it is your task, find word from anywhere, any source, question, PYQ, कहीं कोई टेस्ट सीरीज है, सारे क्वेश्चन ढूंढ के प्रैक्टिस कर जाओ. ठीक है ना? and this is one time study. Maharashtra may write this name Prarthana Samaj was the expansion of Brahma Samaj activities. And in Madras, South India, right, K. Veer Salingam. K. Veer Salingam. Okay. So he made efforts for the expansion of Brahma Samaj activities in Madras. Okay. He made efforts for the Brahma Samaj activities in Madras. Clear? Suppose I ask you a question that, in your opinion, which organization of socio-religious reform movement is the most important organization, okay, in 19th century in India? Okay, write the name and discuss about this organization. So identify करना कितना आसान है. That will be the Brahma Samaj. If I ask you that, name one reformer who should be considered as the most important reformer in 19th century, so what will be the answer? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Clear? So these are some ideas. Now the next center will be what? Okay, Western India, Bombay, Maharashtra region. So this is the first center, and this in regional distribution, the next center will be, okay, right, the next center will be Bombay, Maharashtra, Bombay, Maharashtra, and the third center will be South India. And in South India, the center will be Madras. Okay, so this is the third center, Bombay, and the third center is Madras, South India. So these are the core areas. There is one more core area, that is Gujarat, because we have to read about Swami Dayanand Saraswati. So wo bhi aa jayega. So there is one more area, that is Gujarat. Okay, so we'll also discuss about Gujarat, because here we will read about Swami Dayanand Saraswati, STS. This is regional distribution. Now the ideas are in your mind. Okay, now if we check another distribution, that is, okay, read this, another format of distribution, that is religion wise distribution, or we can say that community based distribution, religion wise distribution and community based distribution. That is the second division, religion wise and community based. Now here also the basic concept is what? The reforms started first in Hindu society. तो reforms में सबसे पहले reforms कहाँ है? Hindu society reforms. So write this, Hindu society reform. This is what? First set of reforms, Hindu society reforms. सबसे पहले हिंदू सोसाइटी में रिफॉर्म होता है. राजा राम मोहन रॉय जिन इश्यूज को लेके चल रहा है, वो इश्यूज कैसे हैं? हिंदू सोसाइटी से जुड़े हुए हैं, राइट? और हिंदू सोसाइटी में रिफॉर्म्स को आगे लाने की बात कौन सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन करता है? ब्रह्म समाज. बेसिकली द इम्पॉर्टेंट ईयर इज 1828. ये भी आपको बताऊंगा. ब्रह्म समाज 1828 में. अब द नेक्स्ट में आ जाओ. द सेकेंड सेट ऑफ रिफॉर्म्स वॉज सीन इन मुस्लिम सोसाइटी. Second set of reforms was seen in Muslim society. And in Muslim society reforms, the most important example is Aligarh movement. ये reformist movement, Muslim society reforms में Aligarh movement. And the time of Aligarh movement is what? 1875. 1875 है Aligarh movement. Now, if you compare these 2 years, Akash 1828 and this 1875. So there is a gap of how many years? There is a gap of almost 50 years in Hindu society reforms and Muslim society reforms. So here in reforms, Muslims are lagged behind, and that will be one reason for the social and economic backwardness of Muslims. ठीक है? Lag behind ना, 50 years बाद आप में reform शुरू हुआ, तो वो एक reason होगा ही. There were other challenges as well. Plus the third reform is, right, Sikh society reforms. Sikh society reforms. The fourth set of reform is Parsi society reforms. Parsi society reforms. So these are, okay, community wise reforms. So reforms started first in Hindu religion. That is one of the most important points. Started first in Hindu religion. Now we are going to enter into the topic, but if before entering into the topic, I will discuss again one basic concept and then we'll enter, because we will be confused. For example, I am using the word Brahma Sabha, Brahma Samaj. You will also find the name Atmiya Sabha. You will also find the name Adi Brahma Samaj, Sadharan Brahma Samaj. So you will be confused. तो सबसे पहले तो इस confusion को दूर कर लेते हैं, then we'll enter into the topic. Okay, तो देखो, what is the part here, right? Again, this is a concept part. So first we will discuss this concept, then we are going to move ahead. And what is this concept? The concept is, okay, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, okay, basically he was born in Bengal. So the time period is 1774 to 1833. 1833 में उनकी डेथ हो जाती है, ये ध्यान रखना है. Okay, now what we see is that he founded an organization, okay, and that organization was first known as Atmiya Sabha. Later it was known as Brahma Sabha. तो देखो शुरुआत कहाँ से होती है. एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका नाम है आत्मीय सभा, आत्मीय सभा, ठीक है. लेटर वी सी ब्रह्म सभा. आत्मीय सभा आगे चल के डेवलप हो जाती है किसमें? ब्रह्म सभा में. द ईयर इज 1828. ब्रह्म सभा was again renamed as Brahma Samaj. It was again renamed as ब्रह्म समाज. इसी का नाम क्या हो गया? ब्रह्म समाज. क्लियर? आत्मीय सभा, द सेम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन develops into Brahma Sabha. Brahma Sabha was later renamed as Brahma Samaj. It means technically the issues which they raise will be the same because they are the same organization. That is Brahma Samaj. Now what will happen? Raja Ram Mohan Roy died in 1833, but this organization will continue. Okay, after the death of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, what we see is that the activities of this organization were continued in Bengal. Okay, so after the death of Raja Ram Mohan Roy in 1833, Raja Ram Mohan Roy died. Okay, he died in Bristol, London, right? So activities of Brahma Samaj will be continued. Raja Ram Mohan Roy died in Bristol, London. Activities continued. Now what happens? In 1843, an important person joins Brahma Samaj. Okay, and the name of that person was Debendranath Tagore. Okay, he was the father of Rabindranath Tagore, right? So write this. In 1843, Debendranath Tagore joins Brahma Samaj. Debendranath Tagore joins Brahma Samaj. He became a Brahmos. He joins Brahma Samaj. Okay, and now under his leadership the activities will be promoted. Okay, now in 1858 another person will join, and the name of that person is, at this, in 1858 another person will join, and the name of that person is K.C. Sen, Keshav Chandra Sen. Keshav Chandra Sen, it's the name of the person. अब देखो क्या है. Now there will be, you can say that, difference in their thought, their outlook. And what is the difference that I want to discuss here? That when Debendranath Tagore joined, so before joining this organization, Debendranath Tagore has already founded an organization that was known as Tattva Bodhini Sabha. पहले ही उन्होंने बना रखी थी. पहले ध्यान से सुनो स्टोरी को, ये बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड पोर्शन है, बट एक बार समझ जाओगे तो बहुत आसान है. Debendranath Tagore already had founded an organization. The name was Tattva Bodhini Sabha. Tattva means what? What is the ultimate truth? Real essence. Bodhini means enlightenment. Okay, so kahin na kahin what Debendranath Tagore was doing, he was trying to explore the essence of the Hindu culture, Vedantism. Okay, it means his focus and emphasis was mainly to explore the Hindu identity. मेरी बात समझ गया ना? Vedantism, Upanishadism, what is the real essence? It means he was focusing mainly on Hindu identity. Clear? And when Keshav Chandra Sen joins this organization, Keshav Chandra Sen was more liberal. more liberal in the sense that he was focusing on the identity of all. मतलब उनके आने के बाद क्या होगा ब्रह्म समाज में, ठीक है, क्रिश्चियन बुक्स भी पढ़ी जाएंगी, इस्लामिक परसेप्ट्स भी पढ़े जाएंगे, राइट, एंड आफ्टर रीडिंग ऑल दिस दे विल ट्राई टू फाइंड व्हाट इज द एसेंस. और देवेंद्रनाथ टैगोर एसेंस कहाँ से निकाल रहे थे, वेद, पुराण, उपनिषद, वेदांतिज्म. इनके आने के बाद क्या हुआ, सो देयर इज अ आउटलुक ऑफ डिफरेंस. व्हाट इज दैट डिफरेंस, देवेंद्रनाथ टैगोर वाज फोकसिंग मेनली ऑन हिंदू आइडेंटिटी, केशव चंद्र सेन वाज फोकसिंग ऑन आइडेंटिटी ऑफ ऑल. तो थोड़ा सा तो यहाँ पे है ना, outlook is different, and this will further create problem. This ideology will create problem, and due to this division of Brahma Samaj will take. Brahma Samaj will split due to this factor. तो यहाँ पे in hint you can write the most important keyword only, पूरी story नहीं लिखनी है. Write this point that Devendranath Tagore was focusing mainly on Hindu identity. Write this, he was focusing mainly on Hindu identity. Mainly on Hindu identity. जितना शॉर्ट आप कीवर्ड लिख सकते हो, पूरे कॉन्सेप्ट का एसेंस लिखा करो अपने नोट्स, ठीक है ना. पूरा ये नहीं कि एक एक पेज का नोट्स बना लिया, फिर रिवाइज कहाँ से हो पाएगा. अब इससे आपको पता चल जाएगा ही वॉज फोकसिंग मेनली ऑन हिंदू आइडेंटिटी. इन ब्रैकेट यू कैन राइट वेदांतिज्म, एसेंस ऑफ वेदांतिज्म एक्सेट्रा. तो दिस विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड essence of Vedantism, etc. He was focusing mainly on Hindu identity. And here Keshav Chandra Sen did what? Okay, read this, focused on the identity of all. He focused on the identity of all. So here the issue is Hindu identity, and here is focusing on identity of all. Okay, this is what, okay, you can say that differences in outlook, differences in their outlook, differences in their outlook, and this will become the reason for a split. This will become reason for a split. ये हो जाएगा split का reason. This will become reason for a split, and what we see is that now Brahma Samaj is split into two parts, right? Here we see a split into two parts. Clear? One part is called Adi Brahma Samaj, and the second is called Brahma Samaj of India. One part is called Adi Brahma Samaj, Adi Brahma Samaj. This is one part, and the second part is Brahma Samaj of India. One is Adi Brahma Samaj, and the second is Brahma Samaj of India. So there are two parts, Adi Brahma Samaj and Brahma Samaj of India. Now who is the founder of this Adi Brahma Samaj? Adi Brahma Samaj. So that is Devendranath Tagore. Devendranath Tagore. And Brahma Samaj of India, the founder was K.C. Sen. Keshav Chandra Sen. He was the founder. Okay. Now again there will be another split. And what is the reason of that split? This is very interesting. Keshav Chandra Sen was a very good orator, right? And he always opposed the social evils that were practiced in India. One social evil was child marriage also. So Keshav Chandra Sen always opposed child marriage. But what he did? Okay. His 13-year-old daughter was married with Raja of Kuch Bihar. Okay. With all the Hindu rituals and the practices. It means while delivering their speeches, he was doing what? Opposing child marriage. Okay. और घर में क्या हुआ? His daughter, who was 13-year-old child, was married to Raja of Kuch Bihar. Now what will be the reaction of the supporters? Supporters का reaction क्या होगा? Many of them will be dissatisfied. ठीक है? Obviously they will be dissatisfied. So they will do what? Okay. They will form another organization, leaving Keshav Chandra Sen. And that organization is known as Sadharan Brahma Samaj. मेरी बात समझ गए ना? ये बड़ा ही interesting है. Okay. So you can write here that, write this, another split seen here. another split is seen here, okay, and that is Sadharan Brahma Samaj. So that is the another split. That is what? Sadharan Brahma Samaj. Sadharan Brahma Samaj. That is another split. Sadharan Brahma Samaj. Another split is seen here. This is Sadharan Brahma Samaj. And what is the reason for this split? इसका reason क्या है? Okay. तो सबसे पहले लिखो, supporters of many discontented supporters of Keshav Chandra Sen formed this organization. Many discontented supporters of Keshav Chandra Sen formed this organization. Many discontented supporters of Keshav Chandra Sen formed this organization. Clear? And what was the reason for discontent? Write this. Keshav Chandra Sen married his 13-year-old daughter with Raja of Kuch Vihar, with following all the Hindu rituals. Rituals भी follow किया उन्होंने. Got it? Married his 13-year-old daughter with Raja of Kuch Bihar, following all the Hindu rituals. So this is one point. याद आया? याद रहेगा ना अब आपको ये सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो इश्यूज, द इश्यूज विच दे विल रेज विल बी कॉमन. कॉमन पॉइंट से आपको आंसर सीखना है. इफ समवन आस्क यू टू राइट अबाउट ब्रह्म समाज, ब्रह्म सभा, आदि ब्रह्म समाज, साधारण ब्रह्म समाज, ब्रह्म समाज ऑफ इंडिया, ऑल द पॉइंट्स विल बी कॉमन. सारे पॉइंट कॉमन होंगे. अच्छा देखो क्या होगा. इट्स एक्सपेंशन वाज सीन इन महाराष्ट्र, बॉम्बे. Prarthana Samaj is the organization. So Prarthana Samaj will raise which issues? Same issues as they were raised by Brahma Samaj. तो answer फिर से क्या हो जाएगा? Content will be the same. Only introduction part will be changed. Otherwise the content will be the same. Okay. So now the another trick here is what? Read this. Okay. Brahma Samaj activities. Okay. Found expansion in Maharashtra in the form of this organization, and that is what? Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj. Brahma Samaj activities. Okay. Found expansion in Maharashtra in the form of this organization, that is Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj. अच्छा, आप में से हिस्ट्री के पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट है क्या? कुछ बच्चे जो कांटेक्ट में होंगे, अगर हिस्ट्री से पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट होंगे, ठीक है, तो उनको मेरा नंबर दे देना, ठीक है ना. बिकॉज अभी मैं लेक्चर की क्लास रिकॉर्ड करने वाला हूँ, तो उनको फ़ायदा हो जाएगा असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर एग्जाम का, ठीक है ना. ओके. सो दोज हु आर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट, तो उनको मेरा नंबर आप दे देना, ठीक है ना, बिकॉज आई विल डू दैट. ओके. सो दैट इज व्हाट? प्रार्थना समाज, महाराष्ट्र. ओके. नाउ देखो, इट मीन्स द कंटेंट इन दिस टॉपिक एंड द कंटेंट इन दिस टॉपिक विल बी व्हाट? सेम. दोनों में कंटेंट क्या हो जाएगा? सेम. एक और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम जान लो, वो क्या है? तो देखो, ब्रह्म समाज वॉज डूइंग वॉट? ब्रह्म समाज वॉज ओके advocating to bring changes in the established structure of Hindu religion. It was advocating to bring change, that is reform from within. Structure, Hindu society के structure के अंदर से सुधार लाना, that is what? Reforms from within. So obviously some group of Indians who are not happy with this, okay, because उनके लिए बहुत बड़ी बात होगी कि आप हिंदू सोसाइटी की established structure को challenge कर रहे हो. They will oppose you. So they will form another organization opposing, okay, the issues which is raised by Brahma Samaj. तो याद रखना, एक दूसरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका नाम है धर्म सभा. तो ये क्या है? दिस इज काउंटर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ऐसे ये पॉइंट भी याद रख लो, फिर हम टॉपिक में आएंगे. तो लिख लो, ब्रह्म समाज वॉज फॉर्म्ड इन 1828, ठीक है. और देयर वाज अनदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ओके, which was countering the ideas of Brahma Samaj. It was countering the ideas of Brahma Samaj. The name of this organization was Dharma Sabha. The name of this organization was Dharma Sabha. And Dharma Sabha was formed in the year 1830. ये दोनों dates भी पूछे जाते हैं एग्जाम में. You must know the dates also. ठीक है. So this is Brahma Samaj and this is Dharma Sabha. Dharma Sabha 1830. And who was the founder of Dharma Sabha? Radha Kant Dev was the founder. Read this. Dharma Sabha founder was Radha Kant Dev. राधाकांत देव. ओके, धर्म सभा. अब यहाँ पे मैं एक दो पॉइंट बता ही देता हूँ, बिकॉज दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट कैन बी आस्क्ड इन योर एग्जाम. So they will do what? They will oppose the issues that are raised by Dharma Samaj, sorry, Brahma Samaj. It means they want to maintain a kind of status quo in Hindu religion. मतलब हिंदू रिलीजन में जो जैसा है वैसा ही चलता रहे, उसमें कोई चेंज ना हो. स्टेटस क्यो. ओके, इट मीन्स विल दे अपोज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दे वॉन्ट टू abolition of sati. ब्रह्म समाज क्या कर रहा था? राजा राम मोहन रॉय वॉज डिमांडिंग फॉर वॉट? एबॉलिशन ऑफ सती. धर्म सभा क्या कहेगी? सती स्टेटस क्यू, जो जैसा है बना रहे. इट मीन्स सती शुड नॉट बी अबॉलिश्ड. गॉट इट? बट एक पॉइंट ऐसा है जहां पे धर्म सभा कुछ इशूज को सपोर्ट कर रहा है, और वो क्या है? गिविंग एजुकेशन, वेस्टर्न एजुकेशन फॉर गर्ल्स. धर्म सभा फेवर्ड इट. बाकी सारे मुद्दों को अपोज किया धर्म सभा ने, बट इस मुद्दे को क्या किया था? सपोर्ट किया था. ये प्रीलिम्स का क्वेश्चन हो सकता है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर हम गेस मार्क पे जाएंगे तो गलत हो जाएगा. गेस मार्क करोगे तो क्या कहोगे? कहोगे नहीं नहीं अपोज्ड. बट यहाँ पे क्या है? फेवर्ड और सपोर्टेड. ओके, तो यू कैन राइट दिस पॉइंट हियर दैट धर्म सभा, ओके, धर्म सभा opposed the other issues of reforms that were raised by Brahma Samaj. Dharma Sabha opposed the other issues of reforms that were raised by Brahma Samaj, but they favored for the promotion of Western education for the girls. They favored for the promotion of Western education for the girls. They favored for the promotion of Western education for the girls. Now we are going to discuss the topic. Now we will enter the topic. So the first topic that we are going to take will be from which province? So the answer is Bengal, because reform started in Bengal. Some of the important reformers we will discuss here. Write the names. One is Raja Ram Mohan Roy. The another important reformer that we will discuss, पहले ही बताया था कि राजा राम मोहन रॉय से कौन जुड़ जाएगा? तो द आंसर इज देवेंद्रनाथ टैगोर. और एक नाम मैंने बताया था, दैट इज केशव चंद्र सेन. केसी सेन, केशव चंद्र सेन. देखो कितना आसान है ये सब. If someone asks you that give 5 reformers, name of reformers in Bengal and write the issues that there is, तो बहुत आसानी से लिख सकते हैं. पर थोड़ा पढ़ने के समय पेशेंस है, जल्दीबाजी नहीं करना है. ठीक है. नाउ